Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Fabienne. So if you saw in one of our last videos, I am looking for a new place to live in the DC area, or really Washington DC period, but I have toured some places in the DMV. Either way, I am taking you guys along, and today we are actually in one of the units. So people have mentioned in my past video that they want to know either like the names, the prices. So I am going to start sharing that. So this place is called the Mo. It is in Northeast DC. If you didn't know, DC is kind of broken up into neighborhoods or sections, so like northeast, southeast, southwest, etc. So for this place, this unit, it is, hold on. This unit is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is $3,438. So that's another thing I do want to put out. DC is super expensive. I'm not trying to spend a crazy amount on rent, but I am going to be honest about the pricing so you can have a general sense of how much it is to live in the actual city or DC proper. So yeah, so this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is $3,438. So definitely come along with me. I'm going to show you the entire unit, and I'm going to show you some of the amenities, and we're also going to look at some other layouts and more affordable options. So let's go. So this is unit number 2. I actually like this more than the 2-bedroom just for the actual setup. Like, this is the pantry, I'm assuming, and I just like how it's so inconspicuous. Like, it just matches with everything. It's super cute. So yeah, and that's a lot of space as a pantry. Another thing that I've been trying to look for is 1-bedrooms that have like 700 square feet. just because I feel like you get this much space, so it's way better. Love the, what do you call these? Appliances, they look good. So love the island. You could actually fit like 3 bar stools here. Yeah, this is super cute. Love the floor to ceiling windows. Good, decent amount of space for the living room. So I would set up my TV, or I guess you got to set up the TV. Oh, either way, either side. So I probably would set up my TV on this side, have my couch right here. This is the bedroom. So they have 1 window, not mad at it. I love the walk-in closet. Yes, let me turn on the light. Walk-in closet is T. The walk-in closet is bomb. And then even more additional space on this side, which we like. Y'all, one thing I don't like is having the washer and dryer in the room. I don't know, I just don't like it because it's like if I'm trying to sleep but wash clothes, I do that all the time. I know people are gonna think that's weird. I just don't wanna be able to hear it, so I don't know. And then this is the bathroom. The bathroom, I actually like the bathroom too. This is nice, like I like the detailing and everything. This is super cute. I wish they would have made the cabinets black to kind of match this, but again, that's an aesthetic thing. But other than that, this is super cute and a good amount of space. And then I like how they separate the bathroom or the toilet from like the shower and area. This is so nice, especially if someone needs to come use the bathroom who's like visiting you, like your friend or something. This is dope. So they don't have to go through your room. So yeah, I like this. What do you guys think? I like this better than the other one, in the first unit. Cutesy, decent amount of space. Like, yeah. That is Gucci. And then I think this is probably the HVAC maybe. Oh no, it's another closet. So it's a lot of space in here. A lot of space. All right, so this is another 1 bedroom. I would say this is probably the most affordable option, roughly $2,400. It doesn't come with an island, not as spacious as the other ones. This one was like 663 square feet. So yeah, I mean, decent size for the living room. And then it has this hallway. I think this is actually HVAC for real. This is a closet. Where is the lights? So definitely giving you some storage area. One thing I can say about this apartment building compared to other DC places is that they do try to give you a lot of storage. So that's good. All right, so yeah, see even this, that it's a sliding door. Turn on the light. Even though this is a sliding door, they try to give you like shelving in the closet. So this could be good for like a person who's like a student or needs like, you know, a 1 bedroom place. I don't really care for the junior bedrooms that has like this and no real windows, but some people don't care because they just come home to sleep. So yeah, if you're like a resident or something, this probably could work for you. So this is how it looks. You walk in, decent amount of space for the room, I will say that. So that is good. And then this is the bathroom. Good size for the bathroom once again. I love the amount of space they give you for the counter. You know, as girls, we need everything for the makeup, all the heating tools, so that works out. I like that. And then super viewed. So yeah, this is how it looks. Because of this or the lighter?
This is the darker colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the lighter floor. Then we have like a more of a, not as dark as this wood.
Yeah.
But somewhere in between.
Okay. I actually like the barn door for the den.
Yeah, I love that barn door. I think it's one of my favorite features on these apartments.
Yeah, I like the barn door for the den. Oh, and it has like that opaque window. Yeah. The closet size is decent too for a den.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty spacious.
It is. I would say for a den, because usually like sometimes with a den they just try to make it like a little nook.
Yeah, a little kind of corner.
Yeah.
A corner in the corner.
Yeah, but this is like a good nook. I like how this looks. So yeah, that's nice. And it's basically like another bedroom.
Fabienne, would you be parking pets?
Parking, no pets.
Okay.
How much is parking?
You pay $275 monthly. Your parking is your parking.
Okay.
You don't have to come home and try to figure it out.
Got it. Okay. Okay. I like this. It's a decent sized living room. So yeah. It's crazy because I feel like the den is almost more space than this bedroom.
It does, at least I feel like it's more functional.
Yeah.
I generally, once you start getting like structural walls like these,
Yeah.
you know, there's another apartment I want to show you.
Okay.
Is it gonna
was
a little bit over that 3,000,
okay.
but not too badly. I don't know how flexible you are, so I'm not gonna make that decision for you. I'm gonna show you.
And then I decide.
And then you tell me, okay?
Okay. I like this bathroom though. Like I like the layout, yeah.
Yeah, the bathrooms are very spacious.
Yes.
Did you see the first one?
I did.
Yeah.
I like the first one too. And I like that it's right there. If you have company,
Yeah.
they could just go to that one.
Exactly.
So yeah. This is really nice. I like the windows too.
What do you think of this one?
I really like this one. And you said this one was how much?
This one is going for 31. 31.35.
31.35. Okay.
The one that we saw previously is going for 3,040.
Got it. Okay. Alrighty. And you guys don't have like any a wait list for parking or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay.
We try to hold on to some parking spaces for new residents.
Got it. Okay. Because yeah, I know some places there's like a waiting list and you can't like.
No,
yeah. Okay.
I have at least about 10 of them.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. No, I actually really like this one though. I like the layout as well.
I have another one that's bigger than both of them. But now we're going to start getting into...
Higher than this? Yeah. Oh, then, yeah. I like that.
Consequently, a little bit of more of everything.
You said more of...
A little bit more of everything.
Yeah. Because, yeah, even this den is pretty spacious. And it's a full closet in here. Yeah, this is almost like its own room. Well, basically, its own room. Yeah.
You have the floor-to-ceiling windows.
Yeah. I love the floor-to-ceiling windows. I just feel like it makes it so bright in here.
Absolutely.
So,
and
yeah.
it makes it look bigger as well.
Yeah, definitely more space. This room too. This room seems more spacious. Oh, the closet is perfect. The closet is perfect.
You would be more towards, my one bedrooms are actually studios with dens.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, technically. And you said this one was how much?
And this one now we're getting into like the 34s, 3600s.
Okay.
Depending on the floor, where it's located. 36, I think. This one would probably be around 36.
Okay. All right. Well, this is very cutesy. I will give her that. So yeah.
I love this pool.
I love this.
I love this view.
Yeah, this is nice.
Really my favorite part of this rooftop.
Yeah.
And 4th of July up here is mesmerizing.
I can bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is super nice.
Yeah, it's mesmerizing. It's an experience for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
So as you know, I like to debrief a little bit about these apartments just in case you guys are interested. I tried to put the pricing and the actual apartments in this video, but if you have any other questions, just put it down in the comments. But for the first building, that was the Mo in Northeast. That one, the very first unit, that's the one that had the 2 bedrooms, 2 bath. I didn't like that one, and that was for several reasons. One, whoever was in that unit before, you could tell that they smoked cigarettes a lot, because even though they cleaned it, and you could tell that they tried to clean it with different products, you still can have that smell of smoke. So unless you're an actual like cigarette smoker, that smell is going to stay in that apartment, at least for a long time. Also, I think because of the floor it was on, even though it had several windows, it still was like relatively dark in there. So I don't know, I just didn't feel like it would be homey and comfortable, so I didn't really care for that one. The second one, the second unit in the first building, I loved that space. I loved it. It's a 1 bedroom, but it still had a lot of space. It was a little nook that I could put my desk if I want to do like little get ready with me's and all that good stuff. I like the separation of the toilet to the other part of the bathroom. That was super cute. So much spacing, large kitchen island, a lot of space in the living room. You have the floor to ceiling windows, you have the walk-in closet, so much space, and just even the way they designed it, it was so amazing. The only thing that I didn't like is that in that building they have a wait list for parking, and there's no telling when I would get off of the wait list. So if you don't have a car, that is perfect for you. But if you didn't know, leaving your car out in DC on the street at night, like overnight, you could run into a lot of problems. That's all I'm gonna say. So I just prefer to have garage parking. So the fact that they didn't have it is what threw me off. I would have paid, unfortunately, the $2,600 just because I feel like that unit was worth it for me. Granted, I'm not trying to spend like an exorbitant amount, you know, exaggerated large amount on rent. But I definitely want to feel comfortable and homely. But yeah, because they didn't have the parking, that's literally the only reason why I didn't go with that one. I loved it. Third one, I think that one was honestly more so meant for like residents, students. Like if you're a resident doctor, like let's say if you know you're in residency or something, you're only coming home to like sleep, make food. So it doesn't matter to have like windows in your room. It doesn't matter to have like a lot of space. You just need somewhere to store your stuff. Like when I was in school, all I used to do was come home to like cook, shower, sleep. So that would have been a perfect like place for me a couple years ago, but not now. For the second building, I feel like I liked the building more than I liked the units. And for the Mo, I liked the units more than I liked the building. So for Morse, which is the second building, I love the staff, super nice. Building was so nice. I couldn't show you guys all of the amenities just because people were in the amenities, and that's the thing. I like to respect people and their privacy. So even when you see that I'm at like an awkward angle or I'm like whipping the camera fast or different things like that, is because I'm trying not to show the leasing agent, and that's just, you know, out of respect. They know that I'm recording, but I just don't feel like I should get their face. Like this is their place of work. I don't know if they want people to know that they work there, whatever the case may be. So yeah, sometimes you guys will see that it'll be an awkward angle or I'm turned away from the leasing agent, or certain amenity spaces, if residents are actually there, I won't record because they don't need people to know that they live there either. So yeah, so that's just something to know. But most of the units that he showed were basically 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, but you're not supposed to call it a bedroom if it doesn't have windows. So it's like really a 1 bedroom and a den, but all of those were over $3K. And to be honest, I'm not spending $3,000. I'm not spending over $3,000 either. Like, I don't care if it's a 2 bedroom. I'm just at the point of, if it's not mine, like a condo, townhome, house, I don't need to be spending $3,000, $4,000 on rent. Like, maybe one day I will change my mind, but for right now, I just don't think it's necessary. Like, I have a lot of stuff, but I just don't think I need to spend $3,000, $4,000 on rent. So yeah, so because of that fact, like, because number one, not only did you guys see like the rent was like $3,100, $3,300, $3,600, parking is also $275. So take into account how much that would be. So yeah, I'm not gonna go with that building, but if you are interested, it is a super nice building. It's called the Morris. Again, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I am gonna see you guys for another tour. I still have a couple more tours lined up, so I will be posting those as well. Make sure you subscribe so you can see that. So, besos.